What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Roy's Customs, and today I'm going to be doing a few things with the S10 and taking her out for a spin, so you can see how that goes. So anyways, without any further ado, here we go. Okay, gonna get to this throttle body here. I just left that loose, but that needs to come off. Take your breather off. Unplug this. Unplug your vacuums. Unplug your vacuum under here. Get that out of the way. I like to put a couple of rags down for my fuel lines. Just undo your fuel lines. These are 5/8, by the way. $10mm. Alright, so that's out. Then we put bolts back in. Once we find the holes anyways. Don't forget to tighten down your fuel lines. Injector line back into place. Plug it back in. Should have everything else plugged in. So now the only thing left to do is the breather back on. Hook up your vacuum line here underneath. Vacuum line for here. Got a new breather gasket, so I'm gonna put that on. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh. Alright, not long though. Tap sensor in. And I would say that that's going to be it for that. Pretty simple procedure. Didn't take very long. I also, don't forget your other vacuum line that you took off. Okay, so anyways, vacuums are in, fuel lines are on, and now all we have to do is put breather cap back on, tighten it down, and then put this hose back on. Well, I guess we can fire it up and see what she's going to do. Okay, so I got this manifold off, and as you can see, if you can see, the bolt was actually cut. It didn't really break, But anyways, if I really tried, I could get that out of there. But being as I got it off and it doesn't make no difference, I got this other one. I'm just gonna put the other one on. Okay, so I got the manifold changed over. And it's got 2 new spring bolts in there. So, and it's got a new gasket, a new O-ring gasket. So, anyways, I also did find that I have to redo the rear brake line. It's pretty rusted out. Alright, so I got that brake line off, and there is a pretty huge hole right there. I'm sure you can see it. So, which is funny because it's in like the same place that my S10 was. So, anyways, I'm not saying there's a commonality or anything. It was just really ironic that the hole was in like the same place for the rear brake line. So, anyways, I gotta take off, go get these, go get this stuff, and then I will have to put it on. So, okay, so now that I've got my 5-foot stick of replacement tubing, this is actually what, the copper nickel, and it's supposed to be easier to work with, and yeah, it is a little bit more bendy. So anyways, these are already pre-made with the fittings and the flares and stuff. So, but one end will have to come off because I did get a compression fitting for the other end because there was already one on it. And so anyways, I also got the new thermostat gasket and the new thermostat. So I'll be doing this stuff, and hopefully after I get the brakes bled, I'll be able to take it for a little spin around the block and see how she does. I may need to add a little bit more transmission fluid because I only put 2 quarts in, and it does call for 2.5. But if it causes me any trouble, I'll just get another quart and go ahead and finish filling that up. So anyways, gonna get to all of this. Okay, so I got that brake line on all the way down to the old compression fitting. I just put the new nut on. I could have went ahead and replaced the whole thing, but since the other side was already good, I just went ahead and just did it this way. So anyways, I still need to fill the reservoir back up, and I'll need to bleed the system, well, at least the back brakes again. Okay, so I went ahead and sprayed a little peanut butter blaster on the bleeder valves. I'm gonna let them set for a little while, then I'll probably shoot them again, and then I'll go ahead and see if I can get them loosened without breaking them. That's the whole kind of idea there, to get them loose without breaking them. So that's why I didn't go ahead and try. I just went ahead and I shot them. So anyways, I'll give that a little bit, let it kind of soak in some, and then I'll shoot them again, and then I'll let them sit for a few more minutes, and then I'll try to loosen up the bleeder valves. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get this thermostat elbow off here, and don't really have to take the hose off for this. So, oh, leaky. Of course, I forgot. Okay, so anyways, gonna pop this off. Take that off. Take that off. I'll get my little scraper and scrape that. Well, actually, they did use a gasket, but why they used Permatex with the gasket, I have no idea. When you put these in here, make sure they go down like this. Down like this. Get your new gasket, your thermostat. Scrape this off a little bit. just a little blade scraper. Wipe it down a little bit. And same with this. Little scraper, scrapey scrape. Anyways, the temperature light was coming on, so hopefully this will remedy that problem. Like I say, make sure they go down like that when you put them in. No big deal. Get your gasket. Put your gasket on. Put your housing back in place. One bolt. Yeah, you really kind of need a deep well with the back bolt, but it's okay. Should get her tight enough. So anyways, hopefully that cures the light. If not, I'll try changing out that sensor. I do have the one from the other engine, so maybe it's the sensor, because the temperature light never came on with the other engine, like I say. Okay, so got the thermostat replaced. I did get the brake line replaced, and I got the rear brake line bled. Won't know for sure if it's good or not until I actually try to take it out and drive it, which I think I'm going to go do that. I still have to set it down on the ground, but once I get it set down, fire it up, try to take it around the block, see what happens. We're going to take her for a little spin around the block and see what we got. Well, the seat belt, I'm going to have to work on it, so kind of crunchy going into reverse, but let's see what we got. We got a little bit of brake, so, well, we got brake, so we should be okay. So, anyways, for a little spin around the block. Yeah, we got brakes, so we don't have dash lights very well though, but so anyways, she does go. She was pretty okay, I guess. Sure she stops up here at the stop sign. So far so good. For the shifter works, so I guess that's not a bad thing, I suppose. Like I say, brake light's still on for whatever reason, so we'll figure all that out. Anyways, get up this little hill, around this little corner. Oh, there is. So, okay, I guess. The brakes do work, does run, does drive. So, anyways, I guess we're all right. I guess the clutch will need time to work itself back in, I guess. Anyways, just wanted to go for a little drive and see how she does. Still gotta put the hood back on. Still gotta replace that door panel eventually. She runs good, sounds good. She's not loud. So I think I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. So anyways, pull her back up in the garage. I'll probably go ahead and get that other quart of transmission fluid and probably get it put in, see if that helps the crunchiness any. So anyways, the brakes, maybe they'll work themselves in after a while. We shall see. So, well, alright, the test drive went okay, I think. It does stop, it does run, it does drive. It sounds pretty good, and I still got to put the hood back on. So other than getting her running and driving, going down the road, we got that part done. Now there's actually going to be body work and working on some other stuff like the bed, having to fix some of the cross members under there to get it to sit kind of where it's supposed to. And then, of course, sand, primer, paint, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so there'll be more to come. So stay tuned. And, you know, for anybody that's new to the channel, I sure appreciate you guys watching. And feel free to like and subscribe. If you've been around a while, thanks for coming back. And hope y'all have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.